I've got some of the most iconic three-word phrases that came from TV shows all the way to commercials, popularized during our era. Now, come on, let's have some fun. It'll only take a few minutes, and I bet I'll have you thinking of these phrases the rest of the day after you hear them. Now, I've decided to make this a little bit of a challenge for me as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to imitate or mimic the actual character that spoke the three-word phrase as I reveal it to you in the answer. Now, for the sake of nostalgia and artistic integrity, and yes, I'm going to call this art, I'm going to put my pride on the chopping block. Now, you can feel free as I go through this list to cue the eye rolls or maybe even cover your ears a little bit, but then you won't hear the answer, so can't do that. Now, here are the questions, and what you have to remember is that all of the answers are three-word phrases. Now, the first one on the list is, do you remember Alice, the sitcom? You know, she was a waitress that worked in Mel's Diner. But she wasn't the only waitress. There was another one that had this big, tall, red beehive of hair. Her name was Flo. Now, she made this three-word phrase very famous at the time, and the time was 1976. What was this three-word phrase? Okay, the answer is kiss my grits. Kiss my grits. Okay, number two, a very popular fast food chain came out with an advertising slogan in 1984, and they had a lot of television commercials with this little old lady repeating this three-word phrase in every one of those commercials. What was that phrase? The answer is, where's the beef? Where's the beef? I mean, she would say that repeatedly in the commercials. Okay, the third question. This advertising slogan is still very popular today, even though it was introduced in 1988 by Nike. What is this three-word phrase? Okay, the answer is just do it. Okay, number four, in 1982, this very famous extraterrestrial said this three-word phrase repeatedly in the movie. What was it? Okay, the answer is E.T. phone home. Okay, the fifth question is Bart from the longest running television series in history, The Simpsons. Well, he had a lot of sayings, but in 1987, he made this three-word phrase very famous. What was it? Okay, the answer is eat my shorts. Eat my shorts. Eat my shorts, butt man. I added the butt man, even though he did really say that. And if you're questioning the validity of my feeble attempts at, imitating these, I'm going to link the videos of these particular three-word phrases being spoken by the famous characters themselves. I'll link those in the description box below if you have any interest in watching them for a major trip down memory lane. Okay, and number 6 on the list is we're back to the movies again. The year is 1984. The shiny, silver, covered in skin cyborg called the Terminator had this three-word statement to say to the police officer. It was pretty to the point, no frills. What was this three-word statement spoken in 1984? The answer is, I'll be back. Okay, number 7. Nancy Reagan, the First Lady, she began her anti-drug campaign in 1982. And she gave us kids at the time instructions on what to say if and when we were offered drugs. What were those instructions? The answer is, just say no. Okay, number 8. And this one's going to be kind of a two-parter. It'll be a bonus question next, but we're going to stay on the political realm here, and we're going to travel to the year 1988. And the presidential campaign is in full force. The current Vice President, George H.W. Bush, he made this three-word phrase from his speech very famous. What was that three-word phrase? Okay, the answer to that question is read my lips. Okay, the bonus question that I said I would give you is related to the rest of that phrase. We had the read my lips, but there were 3 more words that came right after that as well. Those 3 words would ultimately prove false for him, but nevertheless, he did say them. What were the 3 words that came after? The answer is no new taxes. Okay, number 9, we're traveling to the 90s. It's 1994, and we've got the candy brand Skittles coming out with their brand new advertising slogan that they would soon make famous. What was it? The answer is taste the rainbow. Yep, that was it. Okay, number 10, last on the list. We're still in the 90s. It's 1993. Now we're talking about a chewing gum called Trident. They came out with this super annoying series of commercials in the 90s where they kept repeating the same 3-word phrase over and over and over in those commercials. What was that phrase? Okay, the answer is chew on this, chew on this, chew on this. They literally said it like 5 or 6 times in every commercial. Okay, that's it. I hope you had fun. I had fun trying to imitate the sayings. I hope I didn't, hurt your ears too much. Now, if you enjoyed this quiz, please like and subscribe. Now, I love to do videos filled with nostalgia, just like this. So check back in and see what I've come up with next. And also, if you want a little more Gen X trivia, or you still want a little bit of a Gen X vibe going on, then watch this video next. I'll link it right here. So don't forget to let me know your score in the comment section, and I'll be back with another video soon. But until then, chew on this. No, I'm just kidding. Have a great week. I'll see you soon. Bye.